All right, well, there we go. Excuse me a second now with getting this in. So, yeah, DX12 saves the day somewhat with the GTA Deluxe Editions. Maybe not completely, obviously, with the texture issues, general performance bugs still being about, performance not being up to snuff, and just generally performance not being what you'd want from a game that looks like this in 2021 on PC. Or a game that performs like this on any of the hardware really that's out there with how it looks and how bad it runs across the board. It's really not what you want, but it's what we've got, and I really want to get into some GTA 3. So, you know, maybe it'll be patched up while we're playing through it. Maybe we'll have to restart if a patch comes and they're like, oh, your saves are going to be deleted. Maybe, just maybe, we'll have to, like, piss about with some different settings changes at some point. Maybe we'll have to invoke some mods if it gets that bad. Maybe the game will just straight up break and I'll like just halfway through it'll become completely ruined as far as like progress goes. We will see. I'm gonna try for 100% in all games. I can't promise that. I don't really have any promises with any of this because it's not like this game deserves any promises. Neither does Vice City or San Andreas as far as these definitive editions go. But yeah, GTA 3. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I played through it in full. I'm interested to see how some of the missions work. I know what the changes they've done to Vice City, making certain missions easier. I don't know how what changes they've made to GTA 3, seeing as I thought some of the missions later on in the game were hard as shit. Particularly the one where you have to hunt down the Colombian coffee stands. Boy, I don't know how this is going to go, but we shall see, I guess. Alright, so I'm going to be using mouse and keyboard for this. I believe I might have to switch to controller to control helicopters and planes properly. I believe. We will see how that goes. Going on low for that. Graphics-wise, it's all max. Let's turn off TAA. And we're running with DLSS quality on. And everything else is running at max. Now, what I will say as well is there may be some like blue texture flashing later on in the game, possibly because of the DX12 parameter. If I don't run with DX12, this game is a mess performance-wise. DX11 in this game is completely broken. Ironically, after the rant also on my channel about people talking about switching Battlefield to DX12 whenever it's already DX12 and la. That fix actually works for this game. It's funny to think about, but yeah, it's so makes performance a lot better, a lot smoother, and not perfect. But yeah, so right, new game. Let's hop on in.
Sorry, babe. I'm an ambitious girl. You're just small time.
Liberty City is in shock today as the police and emergency services deal with the aftermath of a devastating attack on a police convoy this morning. As yet, no details have been released about the prisoners being transferred in the convoy, and no group has claimed responsibility. The convoy left police headquarters early this morning for a routine transfer of felons to Liberty Penitentiary. The attack took place on the Callahan Bridge, leaving few witnesses and the bridge itself severely damaged. Some of the convicts are thought to have perished in the explosion that followed the initial attack. Revelations as to the professionalism of the attack struck police hours afterward, when identification of the missing felons were further hampered by an attack by computer hackers on police headquarters databases. With the Porter Tunnel project falling behind schedule, this disaster leaves Portland isolated from the rest of the city.
Come on! Senor Dickhead! It's no problem to kill you. You're gonna be sorry. Aye, get lost.
A place on the edge of the red light district where we can lay low. But my hands are all messed up, so you better drive, brother.
So yeah, I might turn the audio up a tad. Audio.
This is Head Radio.
If it ends up being too loud, then it ends up being too loud. I can change that back later on. So yeah, like that's the intro. It's certainly. That rain is certainly a choice, but that's already been well documented across the board in terms of like just being awkward as sin. Excuse me a second, I want to move the mic closer. Yeah, like the rain just and the way it goes behind like water and that. It's not great, but yeah, but you know at least we get some nice reflections, even if it's at a much lower FPS for. The reflection of the green arrow or blue arrow over the top of the car, and yeah, I mean, I think it looks all right. I think the cars look okay. I think, you know, it's lost a lot of the edge that the original game had. Things look a bit too clean. Digital Foundry did another great thing on it as well now. We're talking about it and how just certain assets and materials and that just make it look out of place with the rest of the game, especially when you include character models and all that. But you know, so that's all is what it is. But yeah, so like moving your mouse does at least get rid of traffic in front for the most part, or despawn traffic or change traffic around. So yeah, we'll get on with this and see how it looks and see how it runs. Up in here.
This is the place right here. Let's get off the street and find a change of clothes.
When not on a mission, you can save your game here. This will advance time 6 hours. Garage door can store one vehicle. Ooh, look at that. Look at those lovely shadows. Wonderful shadows.
I know this guy. He's connected. His name's Luigi. Me and him go back, so I could probably get you some work. Come on, let's head over there.
Alright, we'll go get there now. Let's pick up a bat. Unfortunately, the infinite sprint trick seems to be completely missing from this game. It's one of the many things that has ended up missing from it, but I don't want to rag on it the whole time. I'm here for a good time. I'm here to enjoy the experience of playing through it again and just seeing how bad things can get here and there. So we will see. We will see how that goes.
This is Luigi's club. Let's go around the back and use the service door. Wait here, man, while I go in and talk to Luigi.
Eightball's got some business upstairs. Or maybe you could do me a favor. One of my girls needs a ride, so grab a car and pick up Misty from the clinic, then bring her back here. Remember, no one messes with my girls. So keep your hands on the wheel. If you don't mess this up, maybe there'll be more work for you. Now get out of here.
Now get out of here. I mean, I don't think. I mean, I don't necessarily mind a lot of the models. I say a lot. Okay, some of the models. I don't think the main characters are a lot bad. Some of the third level tier are bad. Some of the second level tier, from what I've seen, are a mix. I don't know. It's weird how much. How the models look. I don't mind the Toy Story-esque look, or even like just general cartoon look. Maybe like a 90s claymation thing kind of thing going on. It's weird. I get that. It's totally weird, but Hi, I'm Misty. I miss all the rubbish flying around all over the place. I can't remember whether that was in the OG Xbox version or not. It certainly wasn't in the PS2 with like the Zombie Elvis newspaper and other rubbish and litter flying around. I do like the little like indoor light that like comes out, and even if you only got like a tiny bit of broken door, that does appear outside. So like, you know, just any, you know, there's some nice lighting in here, I feel, even if it does like conflict and doesn't contrast very well with some of the other stuff that goes on in the game. It's nice to look around. That's exactly what I'm doing. Thank you. Go see Luigi for more work, or check out Liberty City. Alright, before we get into a thing, let's just go and have a look around. Turn some extra cash. Why not borrow a taxi? It's just funny thinking back like to this being like the game that really introduced so much of the open world feel, like, or like introduced it to the masses maybe, because other games that had certain things to them before GTA 3, but you know, this was certainly the game for me that was like blew my mind. I remember just sitting reading magazines and looking at screenshots waiting for this game to come out in 2001. Okay, there's another one of the areas that where tires clip through the ground. A lot of collision issues across the game, which is a shame. Yeah, I remember just waiting for the game to release, looking at all the stuff in the PlayStation magazine and that, and just marveling at how amazing it looked, and them talking through. There was one specific story that I recall them going through of them playing the game, where it was like they were talking about, what was it? That there'd be a sniper on like a hill, and the cops came after them, and they were sniping up the hill, and then like a helicopter came and blasted like the spotlight from the helicopter down in their eyes, or something like that, was what they mentioned in the article, which was just, you know, amazing to think back, because that was like very vivid, and it was like, I couldn't believe that was the sort of details you'd get out of a game, especially coming from the top-down GTAs. You know, it was like, jeez, couldn't even believe it would possibly even happen. I want to go get the secret package while I'm over here. It's like one of the few that I actually remember the placement of. So okay, we got a nice little glass break animation. There we go, hidden package 1. Don't think there's any other hidden packages around here, right? That fence went flying. Yeah, so I am going to play these at 60 FPS. We will turn it down to 30 if the moment arises, which it will, where things are a bit broken. Is there anything in this bus? Wasn't this the bus that was supposed to be used for one of the guys that was removed from the game? One of the like characters supposed to give you missions. Can you not go in here? Why do I get the feeling that there'd be like some kind of thing in here? Oh, yeah, that's right. I can't run while I've Can't run while I've got items out. I need, which is the baseball bat? Is it like 9-0? No, okay. There's gotta be another secret package around here, right? You'd think so? Stuff down that way, unless it's a rampage down there, maybe. Probably gonna end up with plenty of time to explore this. I look forward to finding more fences that have bad collision detection too. So this game just seems to have so many problems across the board. Not one of these buses that I can go into at all. This is teaching you how to do a car bomb, right? Yeah, $1,000 for a car bomb. Let's get back into our Kuruma. Go exploring. Oh. Okay. Right. Some broken fence stuff here then. Yeah, more broken collision stuff. It's lovely to see. I'm sure there's like a hidden package down here, right?
Said to me, Mike, why do you always use cheesy cliches? Can't you say something original for once? Hey, I'm not here to be original. I'm here to rock. Rock around the clock 24/7, dudes. Non-stop rock here on Head Radio.
The single source of gratification in your miserable, insignificant life. Head Radio. You may need us, but we don't need...
Nothing down by the car crusher. Okay, 2 hidden packages. Getting well on our way now. Okay, so I saw the glitch of being able to get into the tunnel here and being able to get. Is that plane just? Is that plane just stuck in the air here? No, it's moving. I saw the glitch of being able to get into the tunnel early on. I think you have to hit it at a specific angle. I don't know if that collision issue is on PC or not. I haven't been able to replicate it, but I've not tried more than like 5 minutes. Nor have I looked up like a guide on like any tips to really hit the point that allows you to access the other maps early. I don't really want to do that now anyway. I say just watch. I was going to say watch me fall through after saying I don't want to do it, but I guess that's how there's our other area over there. There's the construction site. The famous construction site from the game. Some of the placement of these lights is quite broken clearly too. Got a stunt jump here now over that I might do while I've just passed by. Okay, we'll go and should be good enough for the stunt jump, I hope. Got our bribery thing there if we need it at some point. There we go, stunt jump complete, right? Hooray, we got an achievo for it. A little trophy to add to our collection. I'll tell you what, I'll go and start this mission with Luigi. Might go up until we start bothering the triads and then move from there.
Luigi said to give you this, so here, take it.
There's a new high on the street. Goes by the name of Spank. Some wise guy's been introducing this trash to my girls down Portland Harbor. Go and introduce a bat to his face. Then take his car, respray it. I want compensation for this insult.
Compensation, he says. Right. We get a bat. Right, tab is the weapons wheel. Tab is also the radio wheel then. Okay. Yeah, that was a nice little bit of reflection on the window there, or of the lights behind us. Sometimes you may need to use routes not shown on the radar. Are we going to see a Mr. Whoopi here? The previous, like, 3 times that I've tried this starting mission, or this mission. There we go, Mr. Whoopi. That always spawns here, I think, right? In the starting mission, maybe? But, I've been seeing a lot of Mr. Whoopies around, which is disappointing. Seeing as they always seem to be really rare, but, I seem to just see them all the time, so, literally all the time. Some nice lighting on the car there. There we go, you can see our light from the, indoors, right? I just have to run this guy over, right? I don't care about kicking him. Right, goodbye, Karima. I thought we had a gun for a second. Alas, we do not. I don't want to hit the cops yet, so we'll just, you know, take it a bit slow. I've always been more of a person that takes a more relaxed approach. This will also be the trilogy here will be the few that I use a HUD, because that'll be turned off for 4 through 5, or even through Red Dead 2 if we're talking about General Rockstar releases from around this time onwards. Some paint sprays down here by Luigi's. In terms of like some of the volumetric fog, like it looks good. I wish San Andreas had more fog in it to help.
Tonight, the TV event that will make history, Liberty City Survivor. This takes reality TV to a whole new level. We'll take 20 recently paroled guys, equip them with grenade launchers and flamethrowers, and let them hunt each other down. It's the reality show where you just might be part of the action. The game doesn't end until there's only one man left standing. Tune in nightly or watch the 24-hour live webcast. Liberty City Survivor. Natural selection has come home.
What's cracking, Liberty City? My name is Stretch Armstrong, and you're still in tune with Game Radio. What's the deal,
Wait, no, the thing's back here. Let's spin about the. Hey! I don't recall. I know the NPC drivers were bad occasionally. I don't recall them being as bad as this, but I don't even recall them being as bad as that in the base version of the PC thing that we tried the other week. As it turns out, it wasn't the mobile port. It was actually the OG PC port. We're gonna have to get out. That's right. All right, get ourselves $4,000. Moving up in the world, getting money fast. Do we steal a taxi and try and do some taxi missions? Don't think you have to do the taxi missions all at once, right? So R is to start the missions. We'll move on down here a bit. There's another Mr. Whoopi. We could go and take that now and wait for the things to open, but we'll see. We'll wait until like the actual import-export missions open and start putting stuff in then. Alright, okay, so R to start missions. Okay, down here. Get in. Let's try and get something. I've never driven these games before with keyboard and mouse, so driving with keyboard. We'll see how bad and slow I am at it compared to everything else. seconds. Really gotta get my speed going here. I forget now if you need to do fares, if you have to do them all in a row, or if they can carry over or not. I think Vigilante and that you have to do it in a row, and Paramedic and that. So whenever we get round to that is going to be tough, which I want to do before we leave the first island. I preferably want to do it before we start aggravating other gangs. Yeah, come on in, Mafia boy. Alright, the Meat Ouch Sex Kitten Club in red light. Yeah, we'll get a few frame drops whenever cars start building up in a certain area, especially with like the lighting and that. Game still doesn't handle that well. And right, okay. Oh my god, stop it! Oh my god, stop it! And here comes the rain to ruin things even more. Oh boy. Alright, okay. So behind us. Right here. Get in. Import export garage, Portland Harbor, okay. Down by the hospital for that? No, okay, no, next one. Same road that we took for the first mission. Got a minute. God, I can barely see. This is actually awful in the dark. I know there are mods out for this now, but I do want to just play through this with the default stuff and take the patches as they come. Right, okay, there's someone over this way to collect. Worst rain, the actual worst. I'd love to know, like, you know, again, I get the developers probably were just told to release it in the state that it was in, but, like, how can you look at this and think that this is suitable for a retail release? At least tied worst rain I've ever seen. After seeing some of the things there. See, look, there's two Mr. Whoopies back to back. Like, this really upped the spawn rate. We're very slow in this. I'm not used to getting around traffic and a real bonus. Bum 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 bum. Down here, right? Any lads? Let's go with lips for a bit. terrible early 2000s feel. To truly feel what it was like. Fix up the car over here, actually. Don't think that ends the mission. Should we look in the import-export garage as well? Be down this way.
Lips 106 Expressway to hot music. Coming up next, it's Andy's short hot mix when we play one record.
Boo, boo. Right. Let's get going, let's get going. Whenever I reach 10 fares, I might check and see what the eventual goal is. Should I went down to this left turn?
Is the home of the short hot mix. Because we believe music should be short and hot.
Alright, come on, up the hill. Come on, power yourself up there. There we go. 4,000 bonus. Right, hold on, let me just check for a second. So what is the taxi thing? Or is there even one? Have we just wasted time, just done it for money? GTA 3... is it just 100 in general then? Looking this up straight away to do the taxi press thing. Player must pick up pedestrians, la la la. Pedestrians are generated randomly, and the destinations are pre-scripted. Rewards, cash, complete 100 taxi missions not in a row. A new Borg 9 taxi is created in Harwood. Okay, right. Okay, so we don't have to do them in a row. Might go on and do like another 5. Yeah. So, do have the issue off after pausing and on pausing. The frame rate is hit pretty substantially before it eventually gets back after like 5 or so seconds to a somewhat smooth level as well. So, you know, the DX12 parameter can't fix everything. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Sure, we'll just skate over the top of another car. Not so bad. It's a long way around, wasting time for the fare, but hey ho.
Wasn't that just great?
If I stop on 15, I will be able to keep calculating in my head easily as we go through more and more missions. Hello, taxi. Doesn't see you there.
Finally, pop music's got a new voice. Hello. Welcome to Lips 106.
Hey, this is Andy on the Lips 106 Wheels of Steel. I wonder if these CDs are steel. Today, it's all about the music. Next up, we got Boys to Girls, and this track's called Pray It Goes Okay.
Alright, let's just do the 3 more and then we can worry about from 15 onwards, or from 16 onwards another time. Right, let's get in, get going. Bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Okay, didn't run him over. Was worried we'd run our next customer over. Never a good start to run your customer over. Okay, that's the Greasy Joe's Cafe. I assume that's the place. Then down by near the tunnel. Down this way, down to the right. 26 seconds. If we want to get another 2 fares in, gotta be quick about this. Come on, mate, get in. Got a minute to get to Easy Credit Audits in St. Mark, so that's the place down by 8 Balls, right? If we hit in front of the hospital here, I could try the old speed running trick of despawning traffic, which is some works. I don't have the what do you call it, the muscle memory down for how far you need to go and pushing back. So but I've been watching a lot of like speed running stuff, especially Casey Frew, over the last like 3 weeks or so in preparation for this, or like just in getting excited about this release. Right, we'll turn that off. So $16,000, not too bad to start off with. The new taxi work paid off so well in the early 2000s New York. So our safe house. Why have I already forgotten where our safe house is? Right, that's right. It's down this way.
I never get tired of boy bands. If you like checking out classic musicals, head down to Bedford Point, where you can see Fanny, Saturday Night Fever.
I'm not holding the camera away quick enough to despawn track if it stops whenever they're too close or whatever.
It's crazy.
On around here, right? On in. Right.
You're locked on Lip.
Do. Alright, first manual save. There we go. Cute. Ah, the quintessential GTA 3 and GTA 1 through 2 track, really. God, I remember like being like 9, 10, playing GTA 1 on the PS1 and like having friends over and just having the song blasting. I think it was like us all thinking it was like the coolest song of all time, but the coolest game of all time, which was wild to think of where GTA went after GTA 1.
How you doing, kid? The Don's son, Joey Leone. He wants some action from his regular girl, Misty. Go pick her up at Hepburn Heights, but watch yourself. That's Diablo Turf. Then run her over to his garage in Trenton and make it quick. Joey ain't the kind you keep waiting. Remember, this is your foot in the door. So keep your eyes on the road and off Misty.
F to get in. I was pressing E for whatever reason. It's probably my own muscle memory from GTA 5, which I'm pretty sure uses E for interacting. I mean, most games these days use E for interacting, so...
You're listening to Lips 106.
Sure thing, Misty.
After trying Equinox, I've been employee of the mug 3 times in a row.
I used to fall unconscious for hours at a time. Now with Equinox, I never need to sleep.
Equinox is new from Zaibatsu Pharmaceuticals. Ask your doctor about Equinox today. Equinox may cause nausea, loss of sleep, blurred vision, leakage, kidney problems, and breathing problems. Nothing Equinox is problem, sugary, driving while pregnant, childbearing age, unhappy, or unfit. Equinox, softening life's harsh realities.
Another Mr. Whoopi, huh? They really taught me with them.
Liberty City Survivor. This takes reality TV to a whole new level. We'll take 20 recently paroled guys, equip them with grenade launchers and flamethrowers, and let them
More collision problems.
Joey! Am I gonna get to play with your big ends again?
I'll be with you in a minute, Sparkplug. Hey, I'm Joey. Luigi said you were reliable, so come back later. There might be some work for
Bloody
you.
Rappaport.
Right?
You know, it's funny whenever I was talking about like the other week, whenever I was doing the pre-release streams of this of the OG versions. It's a funny thing about how I was talking about how they didn't have like many big stars, but I guess like Michael Rappaport probably wasn't that big in 2001, really, was he? Trying to think back, but like it's funny to think that there's like a known name there and some known names elsewhere, and. You know, like it's just it's not the worst for some of that stuff. I hope I don't have to do. If I do Joey stuff, do I start the Triad Wars now?
Hey, what's the weather like down there?
Or do I try and get some other things done? I don't think I can do the import. I'll tell you what, let's go and see if I don't think the import export thing's open yet, right? It starts after a certain mission, is it?
It seems if you have something to say about anything, call now. Hello, caller. You're on Chatterbox.
Yeah, I love the show. Love hearing people.
Might as well go exploring while we're about.
People, and stuff.
Even going the right way for.
I had a
It's up here, right?
gun
Alright, belly up, boy. Calm down.
medical package. Cardiac arrest, organ failure, or major
Am I getting
hemorrhage.
shot at? Was that for hitting the belly up fish truck?
I only use my machine gun to save my own home, car. I ain't hurt nobody.
Not gonna get a Mr. Whoopi this time, are we? Doesn't look
That's
like
a really good point. Countries that don't have guns aren't America.
Our Karuma's still there, though.
People had
There's
guns
a fresh Karuma as well. Where is it? We're going over this way.
Hello, caller. You are on Chatterbox.
Yeah, I'd like to
What
say
is
something
that
about
truck
taxes.
for?
You mean the Lone Star State?
Oh, taxes. Well, you know, look, taxes.
Can we go on the
really
boat?
wrong. My father worked
Maybe
his
not
whole
then.
life. He played the
Thought we
lottery.
could go on the boat.
Now the state wants to pay taxes on the money he wins from that stuff. Buy your own lottery
Is that
ticket.
a,
Oh, hey.
Good point. I think that's a lesson to us all.
Oh, that's
All right.
Shield, right? So Shield, yeah, that's what Shield pickups look like in this game. I forgot that they weren't an actual
How
Shield.
do you like it? I mean, is it hard to get used to the language?
Can't
You
climb
speak
ladders in
English
this game,
pretty
can
good.
we? Actually, let's see what I can relearn. No ladder climbing, unfortunately. I mean, close to being able to do something. Right, okay, so
Oh, now Freddy needs nanny. Because when Freddy's naughty, he needs to get spanked.
Well, there's some child psychologists who probably say that spanking can be harmful to a child's emotional development.
Absolute rot, Laszlo.
Aha.
Exactly. Freddy needs a nanny. He needs a nanny, Laszlo, because Freddy's been a very...
can I take the Mr. Whoopi here now? They're looking to secure a car, a moonbeam, a blista, a mule, a Yankee, a bobcat, a dodo. Oh, they want the dodo. I don't recall them wanting the dodo. Oh boy, gonna have to drive that whole way across, aren't we? If we can, I've never been good at flying the dodo, so we'll see. Right, is this truck one of the ones that they want? Yeah, I know you're not interested in that model, my friend. Oh yeah, no, that's that thing. Okay. They're not interested in this either, are they? No, they are. Okay, right, okay. There we go. One truck one vehicle done from the list. If like a pro, complete the list, and there'll be a bonus for you. So that's the Yankee gone. Okay, so we need a Trashmaster Patriot. Got the Patriot down at the beach below Salvatore's mansion, right? Is there like a thing for this that says?
Those are my son's Little League games. Thanks to House of Tomorrow, I can play wireless head-to-head 3D virtual reality poker, literally anywhere.
Poker.
If it's a flash-in-the-pan technology of absolutely no use to anyone, you can find it at House of Tomorrow.
Does that count as one of the Yo-Yo Ma's thing? Or Yo Ma's? Because people love the fishy smell of Yo Ma's frozen fish products. Mule, I don't think Mule was on the list, was it? It was! Okay, let's reverse him. Okay, that's 2 done. Hooray! We're making a lot of progress, clearly. I like how I read them all out and I just forget. Right, we've got a Bustiga, Rumpo, Dodo, Bobcat, Blista, yeah, and the Mr. Whoopi and the Patriot. Right. So what is the what do we do with the crane then? Are we told later on what the crane is for?
The diapers on the babies, and she must
Use for an ambulance at some point, maybe. Why do I get the vague recollection that that an ambulance is put on this thing?
It is impossible. You change diapers and then you are a French maid? Fernando thinks not. Fernando knows not.
Well, I mean, you know, it's an age-old problem. I mean, how do you keep the excitement in a marriage?
Excitement, exactly. Passion, danger.
I've got nothing for you.
Copper's after us. Right, what is this then? Wee boop, wee boop, wee boop. I'm pretty sure that wasn't the list. Then we got our Karuma here, right? Let's go back to Chatterbox.
Well, I mean, in this case, ignorance kind of seems like bliss. I wasn't really up for kissing on air. I mean,
why not, Laszlo? Am I not attractive? Am I not irresistible even to you? Well, no matter. Why all this talking about kissing?
I mean, you brought it up.
No, my friend. You say you not want to kiss me. I was talking how to say.
Okay. Alright, so that's 5 and 9. Now we got like a minute to wait, around 90 seconds. I can go and see if there's like any secret packages, maybe?
Anyway, the marriage is impossible, Laszlo. If a man was born an angel, maybe impossible. But a man is born a man. And a man with knees. He needs a woman to tuck his baby into the bed. But for his bed, he needs something else. Something magical.
So he starts flirting with this secretary, takes her out for a
So
drink.
there's a secret package down at the end of this.
He's found all
No,
kinds
there
of
doesn't
uses
seem
for
to be,
the office
right.
furniture.
Exactly, Laszlo. I know what you are like. I see it in your eyes. A wanderer, a dreamer, a man
Down
who
at the
has
end of this,
needs,
maybe?
but an idiot. And I can save you. And I can save your marriage.
My marriage doesn't need saving.
Hey, you are the one mentioned.
Aha! Alright, 3 of 100. Very good.
Very closely. Your marriage is a gift. It's a present from above. But you are a man. I think we see by now you are no angel. I can save you. For when the man he sees wife all fat, all early,
Can
with the
I
dirty diapers and the dirty
hit this
panties,
stunt jump?
and who knows what
Ooh, look
else.
at that plane in the
He's not
background,
thinking
very good.
marriage bad. He's thinking
What count is it
about
being
what
done?
You thinking about your pretty assistant. We already know that. See?
Go on.
But Laszlo, what if you act on your fantasy?
Do I have to go a lot further than that? Really can't remember. Oh my god. Can I just get over, please?
What then, my friend? What then?
I get a sexual harassment suit.
If you are lucky, but you more likely, your
It's
marriage
not just the
is
collision
wrong.
issues, but also just
Your
the
sweetheart
the
is Your pretty secretary, she wants you to be her man.
Things
Your back is
disappearing
too
and
square.
invisible
My
shit.
friend,
Oh, it's
you
stuff down
and
there.
1,000 men like
I don't remember
for
that
me,
dock.
Once it was
What's that
tough,
dock
but
used
then
for?
One day, I was driving my car and I realized, Fernando,
The
you
health
are
here.
blessed. You are a miracle.
I'm never going to remember half of this
Miracles
stuff, but
roll
it's
into one.
interesting to
You
look at
save
again.
the marriage and you save the man. You don't put the marriage first, and you don't put the man first.
We already go
Maybe
down this way.
you
This
call
is
it man marriage.
no
And I
okay.
think to
Right,
myself,
where
no, this is a
is
bad
the
name.
way
It
down
sounds
to
really
that?
dumb. Then I think we call it
Just here, I thought this was the
Fernando's
tunnel, but I guess not.
because
What?
Did you begin that?
So, how does this work?
It is a miracle, Laszlo. A miracle. A man is a good father, a loving husband, the winner of bread 6.5 days a week, and the spare half.
It's funny looking across the island and just thinking about how. Oh god, here comes the rain again. And we're in the perfect spot to look at it not being over the water, with the water texture being over the top of the rain. So you know, hooray! We get a perfect look at it. Oh, okay. It's not as dark as it was. Joey should be open for things, so there was nothing down here. I can't remember. Did this game have boats?
And truly, the results are remarkable. With my unique counseling, 1,000 marriages have been saved, and 1 million more could be saved every day.
And do the wives know about this?
The rain didn't come down in the tunnel.
No, they haven't seen.
Okay. We're gonna open it up to the phones. If you've got any questions for Fernando Martinez, Exotic Marriage Guidance Made Easy, ring us now. Hey,
hello.
Caller on line 1. Caller, you are on Chatterbox.
Hi, Laszlo. Hey,
Hey there,
Fernando.
hey there,
My name's
hey
Jerry,
there,
and I'm
Claude.
a
How's it
first-time
going? Yeah,
caller.
you having fun?
I
Yeah,
just wanted to say,
having a
hey,
good time.
Laszlo,
Looks like
you're
you're having a
real
good time.
tough on Fernando back there. I'll tell you one thing. He's a miracle worker. He saved my marriage, and I married a busted woman. Now I don't
Joey's,
feel
oh god,
sick
that
every
is.
time I open my
I
eyes.
get some performance
See,
tips
Laszlo?
now with all
You
this
see?
extra shit going
I
on.
remember Jerry so well. You come in, he is like a broken man. Like
It's some
a
pretty
broken
cool
man.
God raids. It doesn't mesh well with a lot of the other stuff going on, but it's not so bad.
Where is the passion?
Right, so I think this is the one with Misty, right?
Mrs. Jerry, she's not a pretty lady. She's more like.
And the limousine. No, never mind.
In a moment, sweetheart. I got a little business to take care of. I got a little job for you, pal. The Ferrelli brothers have owed me money for too long, and they need to be taught some respect. Lips Ferrelli is stuffing his fat face in the St. Mark's Bistro, so steal his car and take it to 8 Ball's bomb shop up in Harwood. You know 8 Ball, right? Once he's fitted it with a bomb, go park the car where you found it. Then sit back and watch the whole show. But hurry up, he won't be eaten forever.
Some shiny hair. Shiny hair.
There's no need to feel down.
Okay, right.
A beautiful union by
Okay, so we
an
get our first
adulterer
timed
and
mission.
Kong. That's great. So,
Learning
who's
experience.
on the
Okay,
line
so the
now?
rain stopped, but the road is still soaked. Soaked right through. Oh shit! Oh no! Oh god! Because I know that these explode quickly in the current problematic versions of the game. Right, right. Can we get into a cop car? I mean, we should have plenty of time at least. These all locked. I'm gonna guess they're gonna be all locked in the end, right? No, we got a cop car! Hooray! We could do vigilante. After we do this mission, I might save the car and then do vigilante next time. Start off with some vigilante. Oh no, wait, we won't have the cop car for this. Well, there's another Mr. Whoopi, so plenty of opportunities for doing import-export there with that. If I park this here, right, so I have to take his car and get it back quickly in one piece, right? So I guess it's, if cars are outside of a certain distance of you, that's when the camera movement works for despawning them. Got this rain needs to stop. I'm taking this rain might be on purpose to make this mission a bit more difficult.
Your attention, please.
I think the vehicles handle fine as well. Like I think it's okay. It's okay.
Lips 106.
Hey folks, it's Andy, riding on the Lips 106 airwaves. Today, I'm gonna play you some sassy ladies from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Here's
Okay,
a
we'll
taste
go
for
to
ya.
the play and spray. Okay, so the lights on at 10 a.m. Interesting. Must be just because of the rain. Here's something we don't smash it up, taking it back now. Arm bomb is R.
Great music, too. Excuse me? You're listening to Lips 106.
You're tuned to Lips.
Do you think he'd notice that the car's a lot cleaner than it was whenever he dropped it off? Maybe he thought the rain that we had did something. Alright, hopefully we can get through this intersection without any issues. It's close, but we did it. Move, don't move into me. Let's take this slow, make sure we get in. Okay, let's get in the cop car after we watch this explosion, take that back. Just save that there, and then I might just do a quick run around this part of the city and head off from there. No, don't bust me! Oh, that was so close. A bit too close for my liking. Well, they can't pay and spray a I can't get the pay and spray the cop car, right? So, okay, no, the police are gone or stopped being interested in me, so that's fine. Okay, right. Well, I mean, it looks. I think it looks okay. I think it looks fine. I think it plays fine. It doesn't play as good as it could have been, obviously, and it's disappointing that they didn't go down like either a remake route or try and like base it off the OG code instead of the mobile ports that have never been well received. And I've only recently learned that I've never played the mobile port, so that is what that is. Okay, get that saved. Get in here and add it to slot 2. Alright, so we've got a cop car for vigilante missions next time, so I'll go and have a look around, and if we find anything that is of use, I will guess come back and save. Got our volumetric clouds, by the way, as well, which I think are only on the fidelity modes in console. Which again is interesting. Bridge down there to the south of the island. Is that the Cox Stadium? The Liberty City Cox. I think so. Well, we already came up this way, yeah. It's a shame just to see like so many lights as well, like just a bit bored. Oh, you can even stand on it. So like the collision is for the original correct position, but the actual asset is incorrectly placed and hasn't been given the proper Z-axis style thing. So, I mean, there's that to look at. Let's go and have a look at a couple of signs here while we're at it. The Bowler's Fist, specialists in giant pints. Glenwood Drug Store. At least no typos here that I can see. Now what does that say? Hellas, members only. Please enter through rear entrance. Or fellas. Fellas, maybe? Rellas? I'm gonna guess fellas. Would love a sniper rifle to really get a good close look at these textures. Sorry, we're closed. I'd like to look at that, like the little sign on the door. Nothing in this way, right? Obviously not. Just only keep out. It's weird thinking back to like 20 years ago and just marveling, walking around here, marveling at cars moving around and doing stuff, and the likes of that going on with these two punching each other up here. And okay, we've got a shoddy bar and grill restaurant. Don't know if we have any. Maybe we have our adrenaline there. I don't know if we have any secret packages here. Was that broken like that in the original? With it being split the wrong way? The bottom half being the top and the top half being the bottom? I don't know. There's probably a secret package up here, right? I'm gonna guess there's probably one here. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, this is just a thing for learning about how the L-train works. Ride the L-train, press F to enter and exit the train. Yeah, I thought riding the L-train was so freaking cool as well. Because I remember, like, the tracks on GTA 3 where if you stepped on them, right, or GTA 3, GTA 1, or if you stepped on them you got electrocuted, right? So, I was like, I wanted to ride the train, and I guess now we kind of can. I do have GTA 1 on PC, but I don't know if I could force myself to go through it. That game can be a torture. Live lobster, crab, and seafoods. Well, at least no fuck-ups there. I mean, I don't know. What's you know, some of these problematic voice lines are a thing, I guess. Cantonese home cooking. Contact for home delivery. Far East hair salon. Camlay 8 Inc. Camlay? Is that what the attempted joke's supposed to be? Indoor outdoor flooring supplies. Yes. Yes, this is certainly a choice, yes. God, I can't remember. I cannot remember now if, like, I recall trying, like, getting up on these different things here and dicking about, to get on, like, up on ladders and try and get on rooftops and all that, but I guess it was obviously a thing you couldn't really do, especially after the removal of the helicopters and planes and after 9/11. Sandwiches, bagels, coffee, tea. Ooh, excuse me, I'm tired. Clench. Oh yeah, and then we've got our ambulance over here, and there might be a secret package behind the police station, maybe? I'll have to mark the ones I looked at on, like, my YouTube. Maybe not. Maybe not. Nope, maybe not. Something up here. Is that a stunt jump? Is that actually a stunt jump? How do we get up here then with a stunt jump? Is that like a Patriot jump? Trying to go along here, maybe. Try and get up that. Looks like it's going to be a tough one if I can do a stunt jump there. Nothing here. Falling from this height will give me some damage, and I don't really want to do that. Even though I'll probably just Alt F4 out of this. Bum 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 bum. Irish mozzarella and pasta, Wales. Is that supposed to be Mayo's, maybe, or was it always Wayo? Is there a joke there that I'm missing with them calling it Wayo? Because all I can think of is Mayo. Alright, I know there's like hidden packages up around by Salvatore's, but we can pick all that up. Ooh, wait, hold on, what's this? Now we got another hidden package, and we have an SMG. Very good. Well, I guess now I'm going to have to walk back and save at the house, so we'll complete this walk and this whole thing and just walk on back. I miss Infinite Sprint. Wait, hold on. No, I need a pistol first before I can even attempt Infinite Sprint. Do I pass by... No, hidden package there. Do I pass by ammunition going this way? Health drop. Clothing store, every item $10. Every item 10. Every item 10. Every item 10. Wonder if it was missing the dollar sign back in the original. Metropolitan. Dine food. Dine food and pizza. I wonder if that's supposed to be fine food. I'm gonna guess that's supposed to be fine food. The perfect manicure, classic nails. I mean, at least I didn't ruin that. Same day service for dry cleaners. What do we got over here? Ristorante Italiano. Did I get the Italiano done right? They do. Well done to the texture people. I'm very proud of them. Condescension is real. I wonder if there's anything up in this building to the right. As far as any like possible. There we go. There's another hidden package. That's 5. Okay, well, we've got 5 of them done. 15 of the taxi missions done. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm getting tired now. Alright. I just wanted to get in something today because I had planned to do like a 4 or 5 hour stream off GTA 3, but the Hellblade thing got in the way, and then I wanted to play some stuff with Laws, so we did a bit of Splitgate. That was pretty alright. It was pretty alright. We'll go on around and save this just to save our gun and save what we've got and call it a day there. And I will be back this week anyway. I can't say when to be exact because who knows what the way life is going at the moment. But hopefully not too late. So yeah, that's that door closed. We'll save it over. Don't smack my bitch up. And yeah. Need to remember that that's where I saved next time. I might save it over both of them so that it doesn't really matter. Sure, why not? Right, so I saved it